1, 2. Are you filming here too?
Yeah.
So we're filming here and here and here?
Yeah.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah.
So we're filming here, there, and there.
Yeah.
And this is why?
But this is going to be our main camera.
Oh, that's our main camera.
That's
Hi.
our main camera. This is just other shots. In fact, I'll turn it off just so we don't get...
I like looking at me.
Well, one of us does. Hey, Grant, we can see each other.
Hi.
Yeah, this is a first.
I'm wearing a bacon shirt.
Mm-hmm. So this means that we're either doing a filmed podcast
Yep.
or we're about to do a porno, or both.
It's up to you. It really is.
Well, let's roll the intro and we'll see what happens.
We'll just build. No, put.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Shirt back on.
What's the best thing about being in California?
Everything?
It's so true.
What the hell?
I feel so
dumbest
sad.
question that I've ever been asked in my life.
Thanks, everyone.
I lived here for 16 years, and then I moved to Canada.
Yeah.
I met Tyler.
Yeah.
Who knew you. And I don't know why he knew you, but so that's how we became friends. And when I lived in Calgary, like the one thing that I really missed was the ocean.
Yeah.
There's some weird like touchstone thing about being able to go to the ocean, go to the beach.
It's like me with mountains. For some reason, when I'm in a place I can't see the mountains, it just is odd.
Oh,
to
by
me.
the way, guess what? We have mountains.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's right there.
I feel
they're
like-
right there. They're over there.
Yeah, well, they're
Can you?
they're the
right
wrong
there.
they're the wrong direction from what I think they should be. But
Yeah, but we have ocean there.
That's
okay,
true.
we have ocean there. We have mountains there.
True enough.
Are you okay yet?
I'm fine.
Everything about California is better than where you are.
That's true.
Okay.
I won't.
I'm so happy that we can finally establish this.
I don't know how you live by having 27-degree weather all the time. Celsius. Sorry.
I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah.
What was that?
What? How does that work?
Freezing?
I've been down here for the 3rd annual VidCon conference.
Because you're a nerd.
Because I'm a raging
Epic nerd, yeah.
A nerd on an epic scale. And VidCon, if you don't know...
Are we looking to the camera and talking?
Yeah, we should probably talk to the camera every once in a while.
I was trying to do
It's very
the thing.
odd.
I was trying to do the thing where we talk to each other.
We're going to talk
but-
a little bit to each other and then move to the camera. Think
Hi.
of them.
Okay, fine.
Think
We're
of-
talking to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Think of the audience as a person, not just a bunch
How
of
are we
ones and
doing
zeros.
this? We should never do video podcasts.
No, this is
a bad idea.
This is probably a
All right,
terrible
go.
idea, but...
Hi.
Hi. So I was down here for the 3rd annual VidCon conference, which was all about...
Because you're a huge nerd.
Because I'm a
Okay,
huge nerd.
yeah,
We've
all right,
established
fantastic.
that.
We've gone to establish that multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grant's a jerk, if you haven't noticed this already.
No, I'm an asshole.
Yes.
There's a big difference.
There's a huge difference.
There's a huge difference. Okay.
I was down here for VidCon, which means I'm a huge nerd, and because I've enjoyed it so much, it's all about online video.
Huge
That's
nerd.
that's
This is insane.
That's what it's all
Huge
about.
he is.
Celebrating YouTube, celebrating the whole community that is online.
I almost thought you were going to hit me there.
I can if you want me to.
So,
Yeah.
how cool
You're
is...
you're like a comment troll, but in real life.
Okay, let's move forward from me being an asshole.
Okay.
How cool is it to meet people that say amazing things? And I think that on YouTube, there's people that I want to slap in the face
Right.
on the YouTube.
Yeah.
But there are people...
Mostly women, but
Always women.
yeah.
And Jory Karen. I want to slap in the
Oh,
face too. Yeah,
okay.
that guy too. I'm kidding. But so it's like, how cool is it to meet the people that say, like, because they do these insane motivational speeches sometimes. Mm-hmm. One of which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Yes.
And it's just this insane thing that just makes me want to be a better person. And how can I be a better person?
Well, that's a discussion all in of itself.
Yeah.
I don't know how you become a better person.
I'm
Lots
certain
of
that I would
groveling.
never become a better person. But
Yeah.
but how
It is
cool
cool
that?
meeting
Yeah.
these people in real life because you do have that disconnect between the screen and their screen. Yeah. They're basically performing to a camera, uploading online, and I'm seeing that after the fact.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Camera.
My god!
There's lots of cameras. Okay. How are
So-
we doing 3 cameras? This is insane.
I know it's quite a setup, isn't it?
Yeah.
Technology. it's cool to meet those people because the majority of the time, at least right now in the online world, I mean, it's still so very new, is that there's not a whole lot of pomp and circumstance, I guess, with them. They're very down to earth. Most of them are super shy.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I'm an asshole, sure, but
I happen to like assholes.
But anyways, I'm a shy person when it comes down to it. You are a nerd, so you're obviously shy.
I'm a super shy person. I force myself to go and meet these people.
You have to. I'm going to force myself.
I'm just going to do it.
All right.
It was like the first time I had Coke. But...
all your Coke. Why are you doing Coke lately?
I do a lot
Lots
of Coke.
All of a sudden.
It's my go-to at this point.
It's what happens when you come down to California. Lots of cocaine.
It's like, it is everywhere.
It's snowing. Isn't that what we talked about before?
Yeah, we did.
Lots of snow. Okay.
But it's pretty cool, that these people are very down to earth. They're usually very shy. So it's not like they're Tom Cruise, let's say, to use that as an example.
Getting divorced.
Yes, I heard that they're getting divorced. She decided to get out of that
Dawson. She loves Dawson.
Yeah. I think
Joey Porter.
Oh, yes, that's exciting.
You have to love Joey Porter, and you have to love Dawson.
I think she was just really jealous of the relationship he had with Oprah's couch.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Zeno. No. I thought you were going to go in a good way. No. Then you went with the
Oprah's
old school Oprah's couch. I was so certain you were going to say his relationship with Zeno, and then you ruined. I had hopes and dreams for what you were about to do.
This is whatever this is. This is a podcast where two guys just go ahead and talk about stuff. I wanted to talk...
The sane one.
Yes. I wanted to talk specifically about online video here today. And because all of this VidCon stuff happening...
Me watch. He made me watch, like, what? That was about an hour of video?
An hour. It's like half an hour.
I was trying to build it up.
Watch 3 hours.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, 3 hours.
5 hours, I think it was.
Probably 6, actually. Now that I think.
It was a painful... He tied me to a chair and he made me watch...
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You call me an asshole, but yet you did that to me.
Well, I mean, there's insidious things that I like to do. Mostly involving puppies, but we're not talking about that right now. Let's talk about first the Vlog Brothers. The Vlog Brothers...
I'm not really happy about this puppies comment, but we'll move on.
We'll let it slide.
We're going to move on because we have to actually do work.
Yeah, what we constitute work. The Vlog Brothers are the two people that are responsible for putting VidCon on.
There's two people?
There's two people. Let's talk about the fact that you only watch one of them. But in just a second, the Vlog Brothers...
with the good hair. I like the one with the good hair.
With the pompadour.
Yeah.
The John and Hank Green are these duo that have been doing video blogs now for probably about 5 or 6 years.
And which one do I care about?
You like John.
Okay, I like John. Okay.
The author. They are this brother team.
He writes books.
Yes, he does.
He does. Okay.
Great books, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
I don't read, so
you don't know
comics.
how to read, so... They're this brother team that likes to do alternating video blogs, talking about what's on their mind, what's going on in their life.
See, if we were good at doing stuff, we would do something similar, but we're clearly not good at anything.
If we were talented, we would be doing what they were doing.
We have nothing. Okay.
And they kind of go back and forth. One is very literary-minded, one is more scientific-minded, but they have these really great conversations back and forth. Created VidCon 3 years ago. Throw this bash every year now where they kind of invite all their friends and all the online video people, and they just have this big conference and they talk about it and all that kind of crazy stuff.
So I like the one that writes.
You do.
I do not like the one that's science.
Yes. Because science is dumb. No.
Well, I'm American, so I only love Jesus.
Yes.
So.
Jesus. The Vlog Brothers, though, I'm a huge fan of, have been for such a long time.
He is the only reason why I know about them, but I honestly, he told me about them, but I only know one of them.
Yeah, why is that?
Because he has good hair.
He has good hair. What does he talk about?
He just talks about, I like that he talks about what he writes, and they don't really talk about too much different, like, because I don't think they do too much of a different thing.
Right.
But for some reason, I just like the one.
Mm-hmm. Which is
why?
John. I don't know.
There's no reason why I should just like the one.
The running joke, though, is that there's a lot of people on John's videos that ask, who the F is Hank? Because they don't realize that there's another person that he's actually talking to, which I always think is funny.
I am pretty much...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're average, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't want to be an asshole sometimes.
So
sometimes I want to be nice.
In particular, let's talk about their last 2 videos as of this recording.
Yes.
What they did. John's video was all about his trip to Canada and trying to get into that great country of Canada.
Canadian,
Yeah.
American.
Yes. What did you think about the story, first of all?
That pretty much sums up a lot of what I know about. If we're going to talk about like in like details about stuff,
Right.
there are many of my friends that have tried to go to Canada and they can't get in.
Why is that?
Just
Do they look
because.
like you? Because that would make sense.
I got in. I was permanent resident.
Yeah.
So fuck your face. Lots of fucking your face.
I'll
But
work
no,
on that.
No, but my friends, they try and go there, and they just can't get in for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense to me. My one friend tried to get in, and he had I think it was a gun stock,
Okay.
not a gun,
Yeah.
but a gun stock.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get in,
Uh-huh.
and it's completely legal to take a gun stock in
Yeah.
because that's you put guns on gun stock. But
Yes.
But so that was one of the things that was a big touchstone for me was the fact that my friends have tried to get into Canada sometimes and they can't get in. And what I never understand is why aren't you our friends?
In what
Why don't
way?
you like us?
You weigh us down
Yeah.
a lot.
Have you heard that we're all moving apparently to Canada because we have healthcare now?
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Let's go to a place that doesn't have health
Let's
care.
go. Let's
and has
go to
legal gay
Kenya.
marriage in every
freaking
province.
Kenya, you idiots.
Yeah.
These are the people that I live with.
Well, not me specifically, but what?
No, me specifically, yes.
What about the actual style of the video? If we're going to start thinking about YouTube as
Okay,
an actual
I'm a big.
medium,
I hate quick cuts. I think
Okay.
we've talked about
Yeah.
this. You
What-
do it on your videos
I do,
sometimes.
yeah.
I'm a big. I hate that we do this in this just giant quick cut thing
Yeah.
that came from Zay Frank,
yes.
and
Spoiler alert: we're going to talk about Zay Frank here later on.
so he ruined pretty much my life.
Okay.
So not only did he come in and go, Grant, I want to give you a big hug, and Grant, you want to hug me. He was like one of those guys who's like, you're going to hug me, and you love it.
Yes.
But then he ruined YouTube.
Why is the quick cut such a big stumbling block
Why?
for you?
But why do we have to do quick cuts all the time?
Pauses and ums. It's annoying to watch people do that. When you cut it out, then it makes a lot more sense and gets straight to the point. I don't see the point. I think it's an actual natural evolution out of the whole. And I know this is going to probably prove your point more than it's trying to prove mine. Now that I'm thinking of it in my head,
I was trying to be strong over here, and then you ruined my life.
Which is MTV. MTV started the cuts where there's a lot of quick and fast cuts for action and stuff like that, which will have.
But you know what's weird is our TV is starting to move back from that. We're starting to come. It makes absolutely no sense because we shouldn't be evolving retrogradely back, but we are now doing that. Where we're doing because if you look at the TV that is now popular,
yes,
Breaking Bad, that I will talk about for 12 million hours.
Sure.
It's like they will do that long, insane, drawn-out pause.
Yeah.
They will do that. And this is something that we've come... We used to do... We used to have this art of storytelling in the 80s.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that name? Moonlighting. I'm gonna mention moonlighting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going
That's
there.
quite the reference in our online video discussion. Moonlighting. Ask your parents, kids.
So it's like we went from moonlighting, which they did. They really honed that, and then we come to MTV.
Yeah.
Because MTV and moonlighting were at the same time, pretty much. They broke in at the same time, but as MTV took over, they went to the quick cuts, the really fast.
Yeah.
We got to do this now. We can't. We can't. We need it now.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, we just echoed.
That was cool.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so but now inexplicably,
He says that word a lot. I'll put a counter on the bottom. But anyways, keep going.
inexplicably, we've somehow bounced back where we do the long. Because for those of you that don't know, I went to theater school and I loved doing insane pauses.
Yeah.
When I would direct shows, I would be like, "Wait, don't talk. Wait, take it forever. Just keep going. Just draw it out. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Wait." And I would make my actors do about, almost a minute of dead air on stage. And I think that brings people in. Whereas you people...
What do you mean, you people?
You people just destroy the world of art. You have ruined art.
Whoa. Destroy the world. But that's a pretty incendiary comment. I think that may be over. That might be your Auschwitz of comedy comment that you made a few weeks ago. I don't think... let me ask you this question, and then I might double back and answer that claim, which is, if you watch online videos, do you look at the time, how long the video actually is? And do you actually click on videos that are more than 5 minutes long, primarily?
With who I watch on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's the YouTube, it's not YouTube.
Yes.
I watch people that I know.
Okay. So like you know personally, or
like CBG Gray?
Yeah.
The Vlog Brothers.
Yeah.
Only the one, not the other.
Sorry, Hank.
Zay Frank.
Yeah.
Zay Frank is the one guy that I watch religiously.
Yeah.
And I will watch...
As you should, really.
Every single time. I'm like, oh, where's more Zay Frank?
Yeah.
It was a sad, 5 years without Zay Frank?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
It was a painful time for me.
Yeah.
Because he
was going up and doing brilliant other things.
No, I want him to talk to me. Only talk to Grant.
Me, personally.
Yeah. So... But, I mean, I only... Because I tried to do the... I'm wearing a bacon shirt. I don't want to talk about Epic Mealtime.
Just briefly mention them. But you tried to watch Epic Mealtime and...
Okay, so yes, I gave my best. I gave it my all to watch Epic Mealtime. And you know what? They're not good. They're kind of twats. Mm-hmm. And they should not be on anything
Canadian too, but...
Oh, they're from Montreal.
Toronto, actually, I think.
Montreal.
They're from Montreal.
I'm pretty certain they're Montreal.
Anyways.
Whatever. But, yeah, whatever. Canadians, you people.
Yes.
Ruined my life.
So, but you normally, to actually answer my question, you do click on 5 minutes.
Did I answer your question? No,
you didn't. The 5 minute video question.
No,
because the 5 minutes and under is the threshold of what most people will click on.
I don't care about time limit. It's all about if I know you.
Okay.
Like I watch your damn fucking channel.
Yeah.
And I watch that, and I watch. So it's like my friends. Like they're not my friends, but they're people that I know. And then like Zay Frank, I feel like if I saw him on the street, I could be like, Zay, I know you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Can I have your bebes?
Yeah. So it's like there are people that I think that are my friends,
right?
And they're clearly not my friends, but. You're not my friend. But I watch your damn videos, so...
Yeah.
So it's, you know...
One of 20, but...
I watch all of them.
No, I mean one of 20 people that actually watch my videos.
Oh, you only have 20 people?
Well, that do it on a... Yeah. The weird thing about YouTube is that the subscribers you have are not necessarily the amount of people that actually watch you every week.
Okay.
So I have 137 subscribers and average 20-ish views every week.
I watch almost every video that you do, but I probably miss... You do like one a day? Or
no, one a week.
No, not anymore. That was
or
something. Yeah,
that was
like
April.
That.
I did one a month. Or one a day, sorry, for a month.
Yeah, we're making a lot of sense now.
Yes.
We're doing great.
I think this is good. This is a good discussion. But I think the quick cuts, what they underscore is if you think about the fact that most eyeballs are only going to watch 4 to 5 minutes, whether that be good or bad, you have to maximize the amount of information you're throwing at someone.
No.
Yes.
How about just make good information?
Yeah.
Instead of
that's basically what the Buck does. If you know who Michael Buckley is, he can basically talk for 8-9 minutes straight.
You see my anger eyes?
What do you have against Michael Buckley? Literally one of the sweetest people in the entire world.
How do I argue with that? You're like, he is a great person.
He is such a good person. What do you not like about him?
All right, fine. He's fantastic.
Good. So we've settled that. He is a great person.
Who's the guy that has... what's his name? We talked about him earlier.
Ray William Johnson.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of anger.
Most subscribed to on YouTube.
Lots of anger.
So, we're not going to talk...
He is the quick cut king.
Oh, yeah. He does.
And he like, when I really got into watching the YouTubes, because it's called the YouTube.
Yeah.
I got so angry. Like, I got so vitriolically, inexplicably...
Again,
why can't I not say that word? I honestly, when I watched his videos, I just was so... He is saying nothing. Mm-hmm. Nothing. nothing of quality, nothing of substance, nothing of. He just goes on and he quick cuts.
Well, William
And he
Johnson
gets
is all about viral videos. That's all he really talks about.
How about say something of substance? How about be smart? How about you do that?
You
That'd
could
be
do
nice.
that, and people do that on YouTube. It's just that those people do not get the millions of views every video that they throw up.
We just need John.
John and Hank Green.
Oh, there we go.
And
Who,
Zay
who's
Frank.
the other one?
Hank.
Oh,
Who the
Hank.
F is Hank?
I don't know who that is.
Talking about Hank for a second,
Okay.
after we watched his last video, he was really talking about the online video community. What did you take away from that little talk that he gave?
What video?
The last video that we watched.
What are you talking about?
Of the Vlog Brothers.
With who?
With Hank.
Who's that?
He's the other Vlog Brother you don't watch.
I have no idea what you're
But we watched him
I've-
together.
You made me watch a video?
Yes.
I was probably napping.
That's 7 hours of videos that
I
we
was
watched.
definitely napping.
He was in that talking about how online video isn't so much a revolution, but an
Yes.
evolution
And
of...
what I like about what we're doing,
Yeah.
not you and me because we don't do anything of quality, but what I like and what Tyler hates. Tyler Hauser, he says that people should stop creating. He's like, stop it. Why does everybody create? Everyone thinks that you can just go on YouTube and make videos. This is what Tyler talks like, by the way.
Yes, he has that gruff voice.
He's like Batman. Yeah. And but I think that do you watch Rent?
Like the musical Rent?
Yes.
Yes, I know of
La
Rent.
Vie Boheme.
Yes.
The opposite of war isn't peace; it's creation. And I
Yes.
think the fact that we create is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zay Frank would argue to the point where everyone should be creating something. So,
Well, I don't want to talk about Zay because I'll cry and I'll want to hug him.
well, we will talk about him in a minute.
Oh, he's near here, right?
I don't know if he's still... Well, he lives in this city somewhere.
No, he
I
lives
think.
in. I think he lives in Century City.
Well, I mean, he lives in California.
The entire state
The
of
huge
California is not one city.
That's great. By the way, can we all learn that the fact that if you're both from Canada, that you might not actually be anywhere near one another? Oh, I have a
That
family
was
member in
my
Canada.
that was actually one of my
Great.
favorite things when I went up there. Everyone would always go, "I don't know Bob." Like when I first moved up there,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I know that you don't know whoever the hell you're talking about. First of all, but
Hello, random stranger on the sidewalk.
well, I went to high school, right? And everyone was like, "Oh, it's the California person,"
Yeah.
and I don't know who Bob.
He was
is.
still carrying his surfboard and had his sunglasses on. And
Okay, when I first moved up there, my mom made me dress up in like a toque, a giant parka, giant like I was wearing everything. I wore all my clothes.
by the way, I
first
can
day.
tell you're American because you called it a parka. But anyways, keep going.
So I wore everything. My mom
Yeah.
just like, "You're wearing all your clothes today." And then I was like, I was sweating my balls off. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the next day, I showed up in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And all the people at the Canada high school were like, "What are you doing? Are you insane?" And I'm like, "I can't handle your. You think it's
What is it-
it's cold,
what is
but
this-
it's fantastic because I love cold. I
Yeah.
love cold.
What's this outfit about, eh?
So there you go. There's a weird aside. Are we trying to actually accomplish something right now?
Was
Hank, right?
Yeah, Hank. We're just
Who
going
is
to finish
that?
it.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's a small town in Texas.
You know what shouldn't exist?
What's that?
I don't want to talk about it. But I was
Okay.
going to say Texas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's save that
I was
discussion
gonna
for a later point.
Just Austin. We'll keep Austin. You can take Texas, the ocean.
Building up from that about
Okay.
videos being more of an evolution than a revolution on the internet.
Yes.
Because I'm again an unabashed lover of the format and of this whole time period. Zay Frank, we've mentioned his name a few times here already. He gave a talk here at VidCon, which is really exceptionally great.
I wish I saw it.
It was awesome.
I don't know what it is, but I know that
It was
I
all
loved it.
about being. How do you be, or how do you be the bee you are, essentially. So
Well, he did the call to action at the beginning of his new show,
right, yes.
and that was one
my
of the most
favorite videos.
fantastic things that ever occurred.
Yeah, right now on my list of top 10 videos of the year.
And it was just
Yeah.
it made me not. It made me not angry.
Yeah.
For a couple hours.
Zay is this really interesting figure, and if you don't know who Zay Frank is, you really should know who Zay Frank is. like you alluded to at the beginning, he really created the way that YouTube operates nowadays. Wait, before
And
even
he's
YouTube
the only
really was
person that
around.
I can handle the quick cuts.
Yeah.
Other people, because he doesn't do the quick cut.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it a lot.
It's for, well, his is usually for an effect
Yeah.
or a point or something. It's a zoom in or
And
something.
apparently, you were talking about the hidden messages.
Yeah, it's not every video that he does, but every some.
Crazy.
I'm such a big geek for that. And for that kind of stuff, when there's hidden little messages here and there, so you can go and rewatch videos like 3 or 4 times and find out all the little things that are hidden in it.
So geeky.
It's ridiculous how dumb I am. But anyway, so
I wouldn't say dumb. It's just geek.
Geek, yes.
There's a complete difference between dumb and geek.
Yeah, that's true. I walk the fine line. So, what he was really talking about, he mentioned 2 things in particular that I wanted to talk about. Number one, he was talking mainly on people doing vlogging.
Yeah.
Online, because he mostly does that himself, where he's just talking about a subject or a concept he wants to give out to people. First thing he said is that the way you're feeling inside should not be hidden, because whatever you're feeling inside is going to color the video you're going to make. So if you're super pissed off but you're trying to make a really happy video, it's going to come off as fake, because you're mad on the inside and you're trying to give a good. As he says, that's
do I have to disagree with Zay Frank?
Because that's why he says that
Right.
in his videos, every once in a while, he'll say, I'm mad, and then go right into his video so that you know, okay, you're mad, but you're talking about something differently from now on.
Okay, so there's one, I have personality disorder.
Okay.
So I have problems with, getting irrationally angry sometimes.
Right, yes.
And doing other things. But what I learned was, if I smile, if I laugh, if I force myself to be happy, I will become happy.
Yes.
So I completely disagree with Zay Frank.
I don't know if you're disagreeing with him so far, because he says that, yes, you can make yourself be happy through the act of actually creating the video itself. So you shouldn't be... But if you are super pissed off and you turn on the camera and you know you're really upset, just accept the fact that you're upset
fine, yeah.
and tell the person, I'm upset right now. Here's my video.
I don't want to live in a world where you're limiting yourself to be angry because you're angry.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I like the fact that he does what he does,
Yeah.
and he accepts that he's angry at this time,
Right.
but I don't want to live in a world where... Because I think that we can be better than that. I think we
Better
can,
than what? Sorry.
we can become happy. We can make ourselves happy. And I know what you're saying. I think we're treading a really awkward line.
Yeah.
And maybe I need to talk to Zay about what's going on.
I'll call him up so we can have a discussion with him.
I'm gonna text him right now. But
Speed dial 7.
I think it's more important to be. I think it's more important to strive to force yourself to be happy than, despite how entertaining his videos are when he's angry, I think it's more important to strive to force yourself to be happy.
Why is happy the end goal?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Well, it's not happy. It's not the. It's not the ER happy. You know, Michael Crichton happy. We don't need Michael Crichton happy. We need. How are we getting into philosophic stuff here?
That's great. Keep going with it.
But I think that we're we don't need ER, Michael Crichton, Jurassic Park, happy ending stuff. We need to discover what we need our own happy. Mm-hmm. So what makes me happy is not Michael Crichton happy.
Right.
And when I used to I went to theater school, so I don't mean that as I'm not trying to say that as a thing that I'm the whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying I would have to be happy. I would have to be. I'm doing a play. Now my character is happy. So I have to. And all of a sudden I realized that my life was so much better because I was forced to be happy.
Interesting. I'd like to delve into that more than what we have time for here. That would be a podcast in and of itself.
We're going into a weird.
Very
we don't
weird.
do this.
No, but
we're not supposed to do intelligent conversation like this.
We strive to do it, but we rarely get there.
We do movies and stuff. We do silly stuff.
I think we should talk more about online videos then. Okay.
What?
Yeah, and who the F is Hank? No.
I don't know who that is.
So that was one part of his talk.
I think we did delve into what he was talking about, though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
as far as I could glean from it, I was volunteering at VidCon, so I only was overhearing his conversation.
But see, now he's dropping.
Yes, I was sitting beside the
VidCon.
door and was just like, yeah. The other thing that he was talking about was how to actually create your content in your videos, and I thought this was a really excellent thing that he talked about. That I really want to try.
Are
and
we still
delve
talking
into
about Zay Frank?
myself? Yes. How he would do this. So I know it's a great conversation starter.
All right.
I like the fact that he talked about how you can take a very inanimate or useless object and then build a story around that. I don't know if you've seen him give this talk or something before, but he talked. This specific example. He went up to the crowd and said, "Okay, somebody give me an object," and someone would yell out the name pineapple or something like that. And so this is what he said. Okay, so pineapple. The first thing that pops into my head right now when you said the word pineapple was
Is a spine.
not the spine, but when you first take that first bite of pineapple, the top of your roof of your mouth starts to hurt ever so slightly because of the acidity of the pineapple. I actually think that's true because it does for me too.
You're insane.
He says,
I had pineapple at the tiki
Yes.
bar, and there was no pain.
yeah,
It was just delicious.
that's because you're ridiculous. And he says that from that I can extrapolate, okay, what does that remind me of? That reminds me back when I was a kid and I used to have pizza and my stepfather would say, why don't they make pizzas upside down so you don't burn the roof of your mouth?
Why
and then
why are you eating pizza with pineapple?
because it's
Never
awesome.
It's
Great. You're ruining my story.
No, you're ruining your own story.
And then he went on to say, and then I can talk about the fact that my relationship with my stepfather isn't as what it should be, and then there's a video idea that I can talk about. So you can start from that pineapple, there's my video idea, and then I can talk about this.
My stepfather is divorcing my mom. There we go.
Fun fact of the day, folks.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's fantastic. It's
Oh, yeah?
a lot of fun.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, there you go. So anyways, but I just ruined the entire conversation we were having
A little bit,
by
but-
talking about my divorce. My brother's even getting divorced.
Oh.
Why is everyone getting divorced?
Because it's
Are you
easy.
getting divorced? Okay, she's not getting
This
divorced.
person
Are you
that's on
getting
screen.
divorced?
I'm not married. So yes.
You are? Me too.
Divorce from life.
That's why no one should ever get married.
I think it's
Never
just,
get married.
I'll
What
probably
camera
make,
am I looking at?
Oh, whatever one you want
That
to
one?
do.
Don't get married. Ever.
I think the I'm gonna get a lot of hate people comments from what I'm about to say here.
I said Auschwitz of comedy.
I think it's easier to get divorced than to work on your problems. So you can text that to your mom. I believe that. I mean, there are legitimate reasons why you would want to get divorced. If you're getting if you're being beaten or you're getting some psychologically abused, yes, absolutely.
leave?
End the
I don't want to
relationship.
leave anymore. This is horrible. I don't know what he's talking about. No, I'm kidding. I
I think
completely agree with what he's saying,
Yeah.
and we're horrible.
Yeah.
We are bad people.
But I would say a good 80
We're
to
bad
90% of the
people.
time, work on your issues.
How about just never get married
Or that too.
and never have kids?
Kids are the worst.
We have too many kids.
Yeah. Too many dumb
Wow, we're
kids.
just making we're just going
Making
Chinese
enemies.
now. Oh dear Lord, I just said that.
They're going to overtake us. I want to be the one to say I actually welcome our new Chinese overlords. So, Zhang Hao.
Can you
is
remind
that,
me
is that
not
how
to
you say it?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Just remind me not to
I
say
just Book
stupid
of
shit.
Mormon. I don't
Please.
remember what it is. So
I don't want to ever say stupid shit again. But apparently I will keep going.
we have the Vlog Brothers.
Okay,
we
what
have
are we
Zay
doing?
Frank. We have these two
Zay
giants
Frank.
that they're great on. I think are great YouTubers and great for the community. They talk about actual real things. They're very different from one. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're very similar actually
No.
to one another. What they
Different.
talk about,
Different.
but different in
Yeah.
form and content. For the
Anything
most
else?
part.
You wanna
Anything
keep
else you want to
rambling?
add on to
Wanna
that?
keep going?
Not really. I was just juggling balls as I was talking. I was thinking, hopefully this sentence will end at some point.
Did you watch Zay Frank's TED Talk?
I've never seen his TED Talk yet, which makes me so
wow.
sad. Tell me about it, though.
Never mind. Nope.
Okay. Well, go watch his TED Talk, because I will after
What the hell
this.
is wrong with you?
I'm sure I think it would be amazing.
It's
so.
amazing, and you have ruined your life. Do you know what life is?
I
know,
think
like,
I do.
Do you know,
I
by the
barely
way,
do.
You don't know what life is because you eat pineapple pizza.
It's so good.
No, it's not good. And so you have ruined your life.
Mm-hmm.
Just you have thrown it down the shitter.
Okay.
So just leave.
I'll,
Can you jump out
I'll
here?
jump off the
Okay,
balcony here in
fantastic.
just a second.
So there is nothing that you can do that can redeem yourself. At all.
I just saved an orphanage from a fire. Check and mate, my friend. Check and mate. Let's go on to the last thing I want to talk about, okay, which is this part. So with the online video portion, there's a lot of film and TV coming to YouTube here in the next coming year. There's also the reverse happening.
Are we going to do this?
Yes, we're going to talk about it. It'll be a brief conversation by the sound of it.
It's not.
There's also the other way around.
It's going to be a half an hour.
Which is the online spheres coming onto television and into films.
Oh, you're going to make me talk about this?
We're going to talk about Annoying Orange is what we're going to talk about.
I did not watch that. I refused.
So Annoying Orange was this web series that began a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, an offshoot of another channel when he started doing animation with people's little mouths and on fruit, and now it's on the Cartoon or Comedy Network, which I really should have researched first. What is your opinion about...
Research? We do that?
No, we try every once in a while. What's your thoughts on Annoying Orange?
It's the worst thing that's ever happened to anything.
Why is that?
Anything.
Why is that?
Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
You made me watch that.
I did make you watch it.
I saw it when I was... What the hell?
There. Thank you, person off screen. That's Annoying Orange. That's what it looks like right there. Thank you. Yes. I don't know if people heard that. But yeah, that's Annoying Orange. Hey, Apple.
You own a shirt?
I own multiple shirts. Anyways, tell me about Annoying Orange.
I can't go.
Okay.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh, he's walking upset, folks. What makes you upset about Annoying Orange?
It is pointless.
Okay.
It is completely ridiculous.
Is there other things besides Annoying Orange that you would like to see from online come to the TV sphere? Or you think it's a separate thing completely?
Do you... If we want to delve into what I think the future of entertainment is, I think we've done this before, where I think nothing should come to TV. Everything should stay online.
I think TV is a dead medium.
Yeah.
I do too. But
we're the only people that think that.
Yeah.
We're the only smart people.
Online. I would not have... If my roommates did not want to have a cable subscription, I would not have a cable subscription.
How do you have roommates when you watch this crap?
Well, because I don't have any money.
This is the worst... I'm really upset with you right now.
Okay. Well, tell me why. What are the reasons?
No, I can't. I can't delve into this.
Okay.
I thought we were on some sort of even keel level thing where you had brains and I was just irrationally angry, but I yet still had brains. Mm-hmm. And now you're just not brainful.
No.
That's a word. You are not brainful.
People create words all the time, and that's fine.
I can't believe that you own a shirt.
That's not my shirt, but...
Oh, it's your shirt?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'm now retracting everything I said.
Backpedal.
She should leave, though. She needs to leave.
All right.
I'm so upset right now. Do you realize this is the worst show ever made?
It was a free
You can
handout.
talk.
It was a free handout.
It was a free handout?
Yeah.
Oh, you... Okay.
I didn't spend my money on it.
When I was in Edinburgh, right? And I've gone there twice.
Oh.
It's called Scotland because I'm from Scotland.
Scotland. Thank you for pointing that out. I was fairly uncertain of what you were talking about.
So anyways, it was during the Fringe Festival, which you should know. What the
I
Fringe
know
is.
it is, yeah.
And you probably don't know because you like this crap.
God.
This is what you expose your friends to.
Losing viewers by the second.
But anyways, so it's like this person walks up and hands me a Scientology pamphlet,
great.
and I'm just like, squish
Yeah.
in front of their face and walk away. That's what you should have done. You should have swished this shirt and dropped it in front of their face.
Fun fact about Scientology. It's ridiculous. But second fun fact about Scientology is my dad at a trade show took the book Dianetics from this trade show booth 15, maybe 20 years ago. Still gets mailed to this day.
Are you serious?
Still haven't heard back from you. It's like, they don't let you go.
By the way, my brother-in-law was a Scientologist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he escaped.
Yeah, he escaped.
Okay.
He was
but his statement level was good then?
No, he's dead.
I ended that conversation. That was great.
I actually...
Wow. I really walked into that one. Is he really?
Yes, he's dead.
Oh, God.
This is just going to a bad place. Yeah, he's very dead. He's not even
Very, very
he's not even
He's not even kind of dead. He's very dead.
But anyways, he told me before he died,
Mm-hmm.
painfully, very painfully, because he had cancer everywhere.
Okay.
He said that they just wanted money. They just give us money, lots of
Yeah.
money. Can we please have more money? You know what's not a money grubbing religion?
What's that?
Buddhism.
Oh,
They just want you to feel good. Are you okay, Kyle?
I am.
You're
And then they
okay?
set themselves on fire.
That's what
Don't they?
they in China.
Oh, okay.
They're
Right.
protesting horribleness.
True. Now we can't
What
even
is
go.
your problem? They're protesting horrible things
You
in China.
suck, Dalai Lama.
Okay, well, we don't. Oh,
Anyways, conversation for
yeah,
another.
we're not going to move on.
I like the
That's-
Dalai Lama,
yeah.
actually. So.
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting fun facts again. The more you know about people. What's your name again?
Well, no, it's like. Do we really want to go into this?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about online video here today. A few
And a
different
lot
things.
about
I don't think
horrible amount of things
this
that we
is
should never have talked
yeah,
about.
true enough.
Yeah.
But it's all going up. This is a conversation we'll have probably more so in the future. I want to delve more into online
dead
video.
siblings and
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Conversation starters. I'm going to write a book about how to stop conversations. I was going to say dead, and that just was... Okay, so my foot's firmly entrenched in my mouth here right now, but what I think our consensus here is that online video is its own separate format, its own separate thing.
Well, no,
I think it has its own strengths.
We want to move on to where online video is all we have.
Yeah,
That's what
and
I
there's
want to.
more
Yeah.
like higher production values. There's more series and stuff coming to YouTube and other online places and stuff like that too.
Netflix.
Which Netflix is another place that's coming up. Rest Development obviously is coming back to Netflix. So online video. This has been whatever this is.
You want to talk about one more thing?
What's that?
The movie we saw?
No,
No, it was good.
it was good. It was
I have
called
no
Brave.
idea. No, we're not. No, don't shush. It was-
We'll talk about it at a later
Yeah,
point, though.
no.
We'll talk about it at a later point.
Okay.
This is that's its own separate conversation. This has been whatever this is. We'll see if I screw this up quite as
You will.
badly as I did the last time. You can reach us at a few different places. Number one is our email address, which is whateverpod@gmail.com. You can reach us on Twitter, which is whateverpod or @whateverpod. You can also
you
get us
ruined it.
to.
You ruined it.
I ruined it completely. I have no idea what's going on.
Individually?
Individually, you can reach me on Twitter, which is
Don't
Ian
talk to him,
William.
please.
EIONWILLIAM. Your
He's
Twitter.
an asshole. Vegemans. FEJ.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a J in there?
Yeah, there is a J.
I.
Uh-huh.
Is there an M?
Yes.
Okay. FEJIMANZ.
Yes.
Or Z.
Or Z, depending on where you're
Whatever.
from. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. Those will also be up here somewhere on the screen so that you can click on them
He does
possibly.
that. I do literally nothing. I just talk, and he does everything else.
So a bunch of different places that you can reach us at if you so wish.
No. No.
That's easy for me to say. I was going to ask you what other online videos you
I thought you were going to
watch.
ask me what other siblings have died.
What other siblings have died for you, Grant?
No,
In
it was
such
just the one.
Oh, just the one?
yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How many careers do you want to end in Hollywood?
5?
Which ones?
Okay. I would really think that it would be fantastic if Harold Ramis would stop.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that such a depressing story?
Yeah.
He was
Remember
so
when he was
good.
amazing?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do remember when he was amazing.
I also want to stop Tyler Perry. Mm-hmm. I also want to stop. Oh God! If I had one person to stop, James Cameron.
Oh, interesting.
He's making 3 Avatar movies back to back to back to back.
Oh, so there's like 2, 3, and 4 is what he's
Yes.
doing? Oh, Jesus.
Who does that?
James Cameron, he has $1 billion
He's an idiot.
dollars. I mean, at
I
a
would,
certain point,
I would say George Lucas, but thank God he ended hhis own career. Thank
Doesn't he want to
Jesus.
do like
No, he's
independent
done,
movies
he
or something
wants to
like
try
that?
And make movies again. Like what was the one that he did?
Red Tails,
No, God, no. Back in the day, back in the hip hop days.
THX 1138,
No,
American Graffiti.
Yes, after.
And then
THX.
there's more American Graffiti, but there's a sequel to that.
Who does that? Who makes?
Who makes sequels to
Who
popular
makes sequels
films?
to popular
That
films?
seems a very
It's
weird
insane.
thing to do here in this
No one
town.
does that,
Yeah.
especially George Lucas.
Yeah. F you, George Lucas.
Remember when he did Good Things?
No.